and welcome to Jesus God News. I'm Xanadu Santorum. The headlines: New atheist book set to defile bookshelves. Former atheist describes epiphany. God particle discovered at the Large Hadron Collider. It's been called the most offensive book on earth, driving its readers to abandon all that's good, peaceful and normal in favour of empty promises about an unknowable future. Well, The God Delusion by Richard Dawkins has spawned a string of atheist books, and Bible Stories is the latest. The book, written by God molester and known Canadian Jacob Fortin, describes abuse, eating babies, as well as dashing children against rocks. Literary critic at the Daily Jesus, Marmaduke St. John Clunge, said, "It's an horrific book filled with genocide, murder, obscenity and hypocrisy. No Christian should read it, and it should be kept well out of reach of children." Yesterday, the Pope publicly vomited over a copy of the book before it was burnt on a large bonfire of old Vatican personnel documents. Former atheist Bernard Stevens has revealed his moment of personal revelation that led to his return to the religion of his birth, Christianity. The 47-year-old professional queer basher from San Antonio, Texas, said, "I'd never been certain about the existence of an all-loving God. My faith had been rocked during my time growing up in a Catholic foster home. Naturally, I didn't like being an atheist. My loving Christian friends disowned me and told me I was going to burn in hell. But then I saw a video online that said God was real because it said so in the Bible. Suddenly, it all made sense. Looking back, I think I was just angry at him for allowing all those priests to molest me when I was growing up. But now I know it was really all my fault. It's a great relief." Foster home administrator Father Terry O'Boys described Mr. Stevens' return to Christianity as a great relief. The so-called Higgs boson, or God particle, has been discovered at the Large Hadron Collider in Geneva, Switzerland. The particle, which some claim to be responsible for holding the universe together, has split the scientific community into two opposing camps. In one corner, the so-called academic and professional scientists, and in the other, 48-year-old televangelist Fanny St. Mary. Mrs. St. Mary, who holds an honorary doctorate in biblical particle physics from the online University of Christ in Heaven, said, "The God molecule shows that Jesus is everywhere holding everything together with Christianity, and that evolution isn't true, because if it were, how come there are still atoms and things?" The debate raged online, with many Christian bloggers labelling the discovery as allegorical. Miracle news now, and Mrs. Yvonne Piles from Cleethorpes has become a worldwide sensation overnight after receiving a direct phone call from God. The 54-year-old former teaching assistant has received messages of support from many celebrities, including both the Archbishop of Canterbury and the Pope. Speaking on Friday, the mother of 6 said, "I couldn't believe it. The ring seemed more peaceful than usual, so I was expecting something special. I picked up the phone and there was heavenly music and singing before a woman came on and said that God had a message just for me. I was put through, and God said that I needed to prove my faith to him. He made me promise to keep it a secret, so I can't tell you any more." However, in what's being described as a heartless atheist plot, Mrs. Piles was under investigation last night by the Anti-Terrorism Squad in connection to a series of mysterious firebomb attacks on local primary schools over the weekend. I'm Xanadu Santorum, and all the dating is up.